These players are on the last year of their contract. Choose from 4 preset offers that range in level. View a player's motivation. You have 3 evaluation periods with each. career starts as a dream. Meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards, but also higher risk. It's week 1 of the National Football League, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Titans and the Raiders, and it comes your way next.
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, with my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason has all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by Gardner Minshew, 6th-round selection in 2019 out of Washington State.
And how about this young man? Took the NFL world by storm. As a 6th-round rookie, signature mullet, must... A 21 touchdown for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Great personality, and everyone gravitates towards this guy. Teammates love to win with a quarterback who leads them like that, and fans love to root for a guy who seems just like them.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Minshew. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. From the 41, here's second down at 7. On the handoff, it's Laube. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Again, it's Laube. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop him short of the first down.
And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Now Minshew. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
At the 37-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. On the ground, it's Laube. Down at the 25.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas, the homestanding Raiders. Football here as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Hands it off out of the gun. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Minshew sets to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
A carry here for Laube. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Gardner Minshew taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Raiders post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Excellent start there. First drive of the season, big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things could be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And it was Gardner Minshew who finished things off himself with a touchdown run. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former Colorado Buffalo, their rookie quarterback.
And to say that this is a big spot is the classic understatement. It's a ton of pressure on this rookie quarterback as he gets to play right away. And let's face it, he's trying to take in every moment from his first start, but at the same time, he's got to focus on what's in front of him.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Open man right side, Myers. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 2nd and a couple. They'll set up a throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Love. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5. Back to throw again. Flushed out right. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Good work by Minshew there to pick up the first. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This is caught. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there because he really...
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Zamir White as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right?
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the third. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Oh, look at the juke. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, he'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 40 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run with Laube. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a third and about 3 to go.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On third down, a run from White. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. First down, they'll go to the ground attack. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest.
4th down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. Carlson able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further.
And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet. But that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Tennessee offense set to go again. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Complete to Tony Pollard. It's a gain of 10. And the Titans.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
That's complete. It's Josh Wiley.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Titans.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down.
He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards. 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 7.
They're going to look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Josh Wiley
from 21 yards away.
And the Titans are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense ready to start this next drive.
They've been pretty anemic on this side of the football in the second half, just 3 points, and you just saw the touchdown go the other way, so it's a 2-score game. We're not done here yet.
I think everyone's on the edge of their seats now because they're anticipating what's coming, and I sense that everyone in the stadium knows they need to keep it on the ground. So if you're going to do that, hope the quarterback is stretched a little bit. Some bootlegs, right? Some fakes inside, getting out to the perimeter. Those might be open for him.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge 4th quarter stop? So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And taken right on the 30. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And it'll be Titan football. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And that will be incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see them go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Raiders are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Turnover that just got them the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here then?
No, I don't think, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains, wear down the clock, and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And that to the 30. It'll be 2nd down.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Out of the gun is Minshew.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Raider 1st down. That should be the one that finishes the script here.
And that's one of those where it feels like backyard football in a sense. You say forget about the route. Just run to the open spot in the middle of the field, and I'll find you. Good throw, good concentration on the catch, and they pick up the 1st down.
And just how they envision this. Kneeling it down. Defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know, it's really strange. I think a lot of people think that the kneel-down practice stuff really only happens like one time a week. Best teams I know, they practice starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets them to 1-0. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Raiders, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll get to stay home.
It's week 2 of the NFL, as we see a team who left LA take on a team who came back home. It's the Chargers and the Raiders, next on Madden NFL 25.
Just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip, we're at the sun. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen, week 2 of the season. Greg, as you get the season going, you want to get that first game under your belt. Now, it almost feels like all the build-up is past. Now we're looking ahead to this long marathon of a regular season.
Absolutely, and this is really where you fall into the pace of the NFL season. All off-season, no matter how hard you try to say, all right, week 1 is just 1 of 17. That's not the case. It is different, Mike. You have all training camp, all summer, all spring to prepare for one opponent. Well, now that game is over and done with, and you get back to work on Monday, and you're going to play again in 6 days. The team that is able to turn the page to the next game, week after week, those are the teams that handle the grind, the marathon, as you called it, of the NFL season, and here we are in week 2.
2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. This one complete to Palmer.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Finding the tight end, here's Will Dissly. 17 yards, the gain there. It's good for a Charger first down. Now a play fake. Herbert. He's got it at the 7. And he'll be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And he'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. Pistol here for Herbert. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, LA. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Dylan Laube. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, drafted back in 2019 out of Washington State. It's Gardner Minshew.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First and 10 at the 46-yard line. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Asante Samuel up from the corner spot to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down. just not here.
They'll send a tight end in motion. And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line. Here's Minshew. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
That's good for another Las Vegas. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So after one, 7-0 is our score. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run with Laube. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
It is third and 10. Off the play fake. It's been... Oh, they're on him with a flag, and he's lost the football. And the defense has it. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye. Here's J.K. Dobbins. He'll get about 2. B.J. Hill shuts it down there. Second down and 8. Shotgun now for Herbert. There is his tight end, Disley. Get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for third and 3. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds. The Raiders offense ready for their second possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start first and 10. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a second and 9. On play action, O'Connell. And he's going to be taken down back at the 2-yard line. That is Joey Bosa in on the sack. Third and long. On third down, it's White. That is not going to work at all. He'll manage to only get back to the line of scrimmage. Very short of the first down. Fourth down coming up. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Chargers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Now it's Dobbins. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Second and 11. Throwing, Herbert. That one, take it in. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown Chargers. Point after now from Dicker. It's up and through. And And the Chargers move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Raiders offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass the ball. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket. When the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
A give, and here's White. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Here's A.J. Cole now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. They set up the screen for Dobbins. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. That's caught. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Herbert to the air again. Inside the 10, it is caught. He is in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. That's caught downfield by Tucker. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Gain of 15 yards. That's good for Las Vegas.
O'Connell to throw on 1st down. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin. On first down, it's O'Connell. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. It's a nice start to the drive. 8 of 10 and a quick first down. Now a give up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. In motion is Myers. Throwing on second down. O'Connell gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Holding offense.
Kevin Zeitler, the vet, guilty that time. Back to the ground after the penalty. He'll get maybe 4 there. It'll bring up second and long.
Brings up second down.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third.
From the gun, it's O'Connell. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. Now Herbert throwing on second down. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. On the ground, here's Dobbins. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. The Chargers get set to kick it away as he's on to punt for the second time. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Raiders offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. They'll try again here. Second and 10. In motion is Myers. A second down throw for O'Connell. That's brought in by Myers. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's third and 2. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. First down. From the pistol, it's O'Connell. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. O'Connell to throw. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down. They go play action. It's O'Connell. Again, working deep downfield.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going for the year.
And he's going to have the Raiders first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10. Here's O'Connell. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. They'll look to pick up the pace.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, O'Connell. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. 3rd down, 3 to go. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. Off the play fake, it's O'Connell. Finding his tight end, Mayer. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. Here's a toss, right side. Good blocking to the 15. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing, and of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay is going to take...
After review of the play, ruling on the field...
So take away the touchdown. The officials rule, in fact, he did not get the football across the plane of the goal line. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Zamir White, touchdown Vegas. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He's got it, and the Raiders get back in it. It is 21-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. This one complete to Palmer. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Play action now. It's Herbert. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. And the Raiders will have great field position right around midfield.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On 1st and 10, here's O'Connell. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. O'Connell going to throw on 1st and 10. Got his man at the 6. He'll be out of bounds at the 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. To throw is O'Connell. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal. Now O'Connell. That's hauled in at the 2. And he will score. Game on. Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Now Carlson to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders draw closer here. It's 21-14. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers offense ready to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
He connects with Palmer on that one. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. A run with Dobbins. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. They'll motion the tight end right. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. Here's Dobbins. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. 70 seconds left to go in this game. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. One of the tight ends in motion right. They'll give it to Dobbins. And this defense holds its ground. They stop him for no gain. And 4th down's coming up. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Laube now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, They know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. They'll drop to throw. Going up top. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
This player's development trait is hidden. Put him in your lineup. It's week 3 of the 2025 season, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Raiders and the Broncos, and it's all up next.
Fittingly named in part for its The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate, getting him to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. If he does that again here, they should be winners.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 36-yard line.
Another run for Williams. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long.
Along the right sideline, there's space. All the way, touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
All J.J. has ever done in his career, no matter where he's been, is win. And there is something to that. I know at times it's hard to measure how much of it was him, how much of it the people around him. Most importantly, just ask his teammates over the years. They love playing with him. That is a characteristic that's important, and I don't think talked about enough, Kate. Do your guys in the huddle want to play for you? Do they believe in you? Everywhere JJ has been, he's lit up that huddle, and success has followed.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. Now, Brock, we can look at their draft class from this year. A group that, regardless of reviews around the league, they are very happy with.
Well, beyond the physical traits, there are certain types of players teams are just looking for in the draft. Guys who fit the identity and culture of the building and also match up with their schemes on the field. Looking at a couple names in front of us here, Kate, they just feel like they belong with this franchise.
They'll run here on first down. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's incomplete left side.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
McCarthy throwing on third down. Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. Now the Raiders readying for the punts, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. It's fielded at the 14. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. So the Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. They'll start this series with an option left. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They're now set for 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Nix from the gun. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. That one vehemently swatted away. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Nix with it on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They'll throw again. Nix. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds Mims. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's the end of the 1st in this On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the Raiders' offense. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already, this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, while they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Riley Moss with that tackle. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. from the gun. It's McCarthy. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. Got 46 on his first punt, and this one's pushing a little more distance. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The Broncos running their offense out once again. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Quick slant, caught by Sutton. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Play action with Nix. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be Raider football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, Laube. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Tackle made there by the rookie from Arkansas. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On the shotgun, McCarthy. He's on the move. He's running with it. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. From the 37. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. Back to the air, McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that that, in part, led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. Nix again on 2nd and 10. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll be taken down on the edge of his own end zone at the 2. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. Juke the defender. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. The Raiders headed out on offense. Little time remaining in the half. That ball's caught by Laube. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Working inside the red zone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here's McCarthy to throw. The throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now McCarthy buying some time right. Intercepted in the end zone. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. So we've reached halftime. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the third quarter underway. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Shotgun handoff to Laube. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where we've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now it's McCarthy. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now first run of the game, Zamir White. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Sent down by Cody Barton. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. McCarthy throwing here. Chased out to his right. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5. White trying this straight ahead. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Laube. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Denver set to take the field on offense. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
From the 32. taken in by Likely. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Draw play. This is Williams. Takes out a one stop. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. A tight end in motion now. On second down, a run with Williams. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the red zone now. And he's got it. That's a layup for a touchdown. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. One after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And look at this return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. On play action now, McCarthy. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. They're out and set. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to hold him down near the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Nix from the gun. Mims with the grab. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Running for the marker with Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Xavier Howard. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. So here comes the Bronco offense. They come in on a little two-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. They did it! He made the interception! Robert Spillane has it.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. They'll give this up the middle to Laube. tackled after gaining a handful. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And that's a Vegas first down. Back to the well again. And they bring him to a stop, but this run gets him into the red zone down to the 15. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Another carry for him. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to Laube. And he'll push them down to the 6-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back-to-back carries here. And he hauls it across for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders jump in front late. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Setting up to pass. Finds Mims. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Marcus Williams has it. And the Raiders make the play that should win them this game.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Here's a give up the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. They give it to him again. And he's brought down for a loss. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Looking to throw. Flush down out to his left. And this one doesn't go far.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Back to throw it. Headed out right. He connects downfield on 4th. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.